Hi, Samantha. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Samantha Uncut, where I discuss celebrity news, hot topics, reality TV, and so much more. All commentary is alleged and in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Hey, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are. I'm back with some breaking news regarding Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before we get into that, y'all know what to do. Make sure that you like, comment, and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to follow me on my social media platform at Samantha Uncut on Instagram and Samantha.uncut on TikTok. So let's get into this breaking news. I'm not sure if you guys heard by now, but the seating chart for Real Housewives of Atlanta Sweet 16, the seating chart has been released. They are taping the reunion today, which is June 5th. The reunion is being taped today. And on the seating chart, somebody is visibly not present at the reunion. And guess who it is? Dun, 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 dun! Brit Eady is not present at the reunion taping, and we are gonna get into why she's not present, because I told you guys this girl is a liar. This girl is a fraud. I did not like her for obvious reason, because she came at my girl Kenya, and Kenya is vindicated, and I am so glad that people are really seeing this girl for the fraud that she is. In my opinion, she is a liar. I still haven't done my review on episode 12 and 13 yet, because I just felt like this season is so out of whack. They're not really giving me much. I think what I'm probably gonna do is just do a reaction to anything that's on social media and not necessarily do a review of the season, because it's just not giving me what I thought it would give. And it's just, there's no fun for me in reviewing it, but there is fun in me reacting to certain things that are happening while the show is airing. So I'll probably just discuss that moving forward. But anyways, Bravo has released the seating chart for the reunion, and let's take a look at who is getting first chair. So Bravo posted the seating chart on their Twitter or X account, and it says, "We're set. The RHOA reunion has begun filming." We can see that the seating chart has Andy as the head, of course. And then we have Portia and Shamia, who gets first chair. For what reason? I don't know, because we haven't really gotten much from Shamia since the first or second episode. She is just picking fights with Drew. Portia is the same thing. We haven't really gotten much from Portia. She's also just picking fights with Drew. And for me, I feel like first chair should have gone to Drew and Angela, because they have literally carried this season on their backs, and we're getting more from them than we're getting from any of the other individuals who are on this seating chart. Phaedra coming in at the second half of the season, already not really giving us much, and she gets second chair along with Angela. And then we have Cynthia and Kelly, who got third chair, and then we have Drew at the very end, like by herself. Like, what is going on when Drew should have been either second? If she doesn't get first chair, at least second chair. But I don't know what is going on. I feel like this is maybe Drew's last season, and Bravo is kind of like trying to phase her out, because I don't know if they have an issue with Drew or what's going on. But I just feel like they're not really treating Drew right this moment, and there's something going on behind the scenes with Drew, and maybe the network is not happy with her, because for her to be last chair, that is insane to me, especially because this entire season has been about Drew. Literally, the entire season has been about Drew and whether or not she is sleeping with Dennis, if she is working with Dennis, oh, she filmed with Dennis behind Portia's back. It's always something about Drew. So for her to not have second chair or first chair, that's crazy to me. But as you guys can see, Miss Eady, Two Pistol, is missing from the seating chart. Where did Brit go? She had all this smoke all season, crying, lying, in my opinion, about people picking on her and people not being there for her. Y'all see my thumbnail with her face crying because, oh my God, what Kenya did to her was so bad. And Kenya really defamed her and Kenya ruined her business. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Kenya, but her actions can go to an extreme, and I do not condone what Kenya did by exposing any kind of photos at her event of anyone. I would not support it if it happened to me. I would not support it if it happened to anyone else. However, in my opinion, I feel like if Kenya was suspended, then Brit Eady should have been suspended as well. But that's neither here or there, because now we find out today that this little who is this hoe lied. Miss Two Pistol lied because she didn't even see the photos that that Kenya posted at her event. She ran the whole season lying and crying on camera that Kenya ruined her and made us feel like we are such bad people for believing or sticking up for Kenya when Brit Eady knew that she lied. So Kenya posted this apology today, and shout out to the Bravo Shade Room where they captured this screen grab or screenshot of Kenya's apology. And Kenya said, "I'm disappointed to not be a part of the RHOA 16 reunion taping today. Please know I take full accountability for my actions and deeply apologize to all those affected, including Brittany, the cast, crew, guests, and viewers. I look forward to seeing you all back on Bravo soon." So this tells me that Kenya got her lawyers on Bravo's arse. And Kenya is coming back to Bravo, and she has said several times that she did not expose any RP photos of Brit. She did not do what Brit is accusing her of, and people were hounding her saying, yes, you did. You exposed explicit photos, all of these things. While I can maybe agree that the photos were maybe explicit, I now have to believe, based on what Brit said, and I'm going to post what Brit said, that these photos were not explicit, or if they were, they weren't of Brit. I don't know who they were of or what the photos were, because again, the photos were not shown, which thank God they weren't, because yikes, no, nobody wants to see that on their TV, and especially, no, it's just wrong. Anyway, since that event, Kenya has always maintained that she did not release any RP against Brit, and it is wrong for people to say that she did. And even in her confessionals that Kenya released on her YouTube, she said that Bravo didn't even fully do a proper investigation, and she got questions. And I guess these questions were answered today because Brit posted on her Instagram this message. And I saw it 20 minutes into her posting it. But it says, "As everyone is now aware, I am not attending the reunion. This was my decision. The events of this season have devastated me, and while I cannot say much right now, I do want to set the record straight about one thing. The graphic actual photo surrounding the events in episode 5 says that photo was not me." Did you hear me, guys? It says that photo was not me. As the episode makes clear, I did not see the photo at the time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented at the event, and based on what I was told, I assumed that it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted in the way that I did. I did not know who was in that photo.
But upon seeing it for the first time recently, I now know it was not me. I look forward to seeking accountability and moving past this dark part of my life. Brit. This girl is a liar and a fraud in my opinion, because she knew back then when the event happened that this was not you, but she went on to make people believe that Kenya did something to her and released that photo of her, where she even made mention as to where the photo came from. So therefore, if you did not see the photo at the time of the event or know anything about what this photo could be, how could you now say that that photo was not you? But in the season, you were very clear on what photo it is, where you were, what you were doing with your friend or whatever. And you even had a conversation with Drew about this photo, and you were very clear on what took place in that photo. So you are a liar, Brittany Two Pistol. Not only are you a liar, but you also are not pretty and paid, as your tagline says, because your husband is being allegedly sued by the country club because he ain't paid the bill for you to host your event at their country club. And not only that, you robbed us of a great season. You robbed us of us having great shade, great chemistry with Kenya on screen. You robbed us of so much. And not only that, you ruined Yvette's reputation and her business to accuse her of releasing RP on you when you knew that was not you. You lied about your insurance license being taken or investigated because of what Kenya did. You went a whole season dragging and defaming this lady, knowing that what happened was not the case and it was not you, because you didn't even see it for yourself. You didn't even reach out to Kenya to ask Kenya what the photo was so you can see for yourself to resolve the situation. You came out basically pow blazing, saying that what happened to you is not okay. You went on social media defaming Kenya. You dragged it out. You cried tears, real tears. Your mom came over. Your mom was hugging you. Your husband is trying to hug you. Or you see now, Brit, see, that scene makes sense now. That scene with your husband when you were crying on the couch and your husband looking at you like, bitch, you know you're lying. You know you're lying. That is how your husband was looking at you. And I said it in my review that your husband doesn't even look like he believes you. He doesn't even look like he care about what's happening, because the man knew that you're a liar. Yeah, I'm so hot about this because I cannot believe this girl is gonna wait till now, 2025, to say this when she had a whole year to clear that up, and so that Kenya could even be back on the show. As a matter of fact, I don't even really care at this point because the season is so bad. Even with bringing Phaedra back, the season is so bad, and that's just my opinion, that the season is bad. I know other people might feel differently about it, but just the whole thing of, you know, Kenya being suspended, she had a whole year to clear it up, and she didn't. She did not clear it up. And she's saying that she only recently saw the photo. But ma'am, you went on and even had huge bloggers and platform carrying on this narrative that Kenya essentially essayed you. You accused her essentially of SA. And this has been going on for such a long time when you could have cleared this up long time ago. I always say trust and verify. And that is something that I live by. I can hear something that somebody said something about me, but I'm going to go to the source and I'm going to ask for myself to find out what was really said. So The fact that she did not reach out to Kenya to find out anything, or anyone else reached out to Kenya, that's insane to me. That is insane to me that today she is going to come out and say this and then not show up to the reunion. Your first reunion you're not gonna show up to. Yeah, you're not cut out to be a housewife. And I know there's no way the network will bring you back next season. I can't see Andy bringing you back on the show, because how dare you skip your own reunion the first year. I can't even remember of a housewife who skipped their first reunion. I don't remember one doing that. No matter how bad their season was, they show up and they take their lashings and they go home and they laugh, they cry, and we carry on, because that's just what it's about. You are not cut out to be a no housewife. You were not supposed to be here in the first place. And I'm sorry, but you're a fraud. In my opinion, you're a fraud and you're a liar. And now they're saying that she did not show up to the reunion because she fell out with her castmates. Of course she's gonna fall out with her castmate, because right now she's falling out with everyone. Her relationship, her friendship with Kelly is down the drain, and the only person that she was really rocking with was Portia, and Portia is obviously selfish and for herself. Phaedra is back, so Portia is not gonna really care about her. And the way that everyone was acting at Kenya's event, it's because of her, because they felt like, oh, Kenya did something wrong to this girl. And now to find out that it's not her in the photo, it's just, I'm so mad that we were robbed this season, and it's all because of her. I'm just so mad. What do you guys think about this reunion taping and what Brit had to say today?
Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video.